Okay, so I'm over here in Alcudia Beach Resort this evening. We're going to be taking a look at Alcudia Strip in July. I'm right on the corner here of Avenida para Mas e Reus. Let's take a walk up, let's see how busy it is this evening. And as a quick time check, it is currently 10:27. Is it going to be lively this evening? Where's the best place to go for a few drinks during summer 2025? If you're holidaying over here in Alcudia, let's turn the camera around and let's go and find out. If you've seen my video from over in Alcudia Port, you're going to see how busy it is for summer 2025. If you haven't seen that video, like I said, I'll drop a link in the description text below. I also filmed a live stream as well, so go ahead and check that out too. But look, everything is open over here. Got all the beach shops open and the snack shops as well. We've got plenty of snacks. Most restaurants tend to stop service around 10:30. We can already see signs here of one spa shop closing up for the evening. So we're just coming down past Roma restaurant. I can still see people are sitting out. We are late eaters, late diners over here in Spain, I have to say. Many of us locals don't start dinner until around 9 p.m, particularly if you're dining out in Palma. But at this time of night now, in this very popular holiday resort, we can see people are now settling down to have a few extra evening drinks and maybe an ice cream too. So I'm just crossing the road here. Like I said, we've got Roma restaurant on our right hand side. But this little shopping centre, the Mercury shopping centre, is still open. And as I did mention in my Alcudia Port video, this time of year, in July, we've got the sales on, we've got the rebajas on everywhere. And in particular as well, if you're wanting to pick up clothes, look, everything down here is pretty much open. Anyway, let's keep on heading up. I can see lots of restaurants down here still serving. I'm just across the road here from the Olas Steakhouse. This is still looking very busy, and also just for reference as well, they do have a bouncy castle in there as well for small children if you are dining out with a family, which is really, really good to see. So if you want to see what Alcudia Strip looks like earlier on in the evening, do check out the live stream as I walk down here as the sun started to go down. But my goodness, the wind has picked up over here. It's very, very windy, and I was just talking actually to one viewer of the channel further down in Alcudia Port, and I was saying that we do tend to get winds on the island when there is a full moon, and I think we're approaching a full moon this week, hence it being rather windy here this evening. Just looking to my left hand side, look, we've got more tourist shops. We've got the Chinese as well, the buffet restaurant to my left. Let's keep going up. So we're just approaching the games area here. Now, out of season, this is very, very empty, but as we are in school holidays here, we've got loads of families down here for the evening. Lots of games, electric games. We've got some air hockey, bouncy castles. It's fantastic. And as you know, kids do stay out late at night on holiday too. Like I said, we're approaching 11 p.m. I'm just outside the tavern pub. Got a little bit of football on there. We also have a happy hour as well between 1 and 8 p.m. 2 mojitos, €12. Now, one thing I noticed over in Alcudia Port, there were really big queues for the ice cream shops, and it's pretty much the same over here. We're just approaching a yogurt shop here. And there's a pretty decent queue waiting for those. I'd love one myself, but I don't have time tonight. I'm very keen to go and check out Funny Bunny's Pacos just around the corner. I want to go and see what the atmosphere is like, but you can even hear music pumping out from inside these shops here, sounding very lively. Okay, so we're on the corner of the Loro Verde. A few people are finishing up meals, but let's go and take a look at the pubs tonight. Let's go and see how busy they are. And we're just approaching Mucky O'Mara's. Now, I can see we've got a DJ on this evening. We've also got some darts on TV. We've got a DJ playing no live music tonight. Let me have a look on the other side as well. They've expanded. I'm pretty sure that they've expanded over here. Just have a quick look. I know they were doing some work down here, but this does look a lot bigger. And you may remember as well, when I came down here right at the beginning of the season, I had some news, and that is we have a much bigger Mucky O'Mara's offering. Look, we've got pool tables as well, which is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And we also have, let me just have a quick look at the board here. They do fish and chips, courtesy of Lloyd's, between 3 o'clock in the afternoon and 10 p.m. So I've just missed fish and chips tonight. That's a shame, I'm absolutely starving. But really, really good to know too. Hello, you all right? And I'm just talking to Paul here outside of Mucky O'Mara's. It's all changed.
It has all changed, yes. So it used to be Nobby's, and before that it was a Lineker's. So here at Mucky O'Mara's we now have one side, which is the music side of the bar, which is on the other side of this wall. And now we've redesigned this whole bar, so it's now the Mucky O'Mara's, the Jerry Keenan Lounge. It's actually named after my dad, which is great.
Love
so
it.
in here we put a good focus on sport and food. And the food that we supply here is from the quite famous Lloyd's fish and chips in the port.
Now I did do a food review over there last year down at Lloyd's with the McMaster and also Andrew from Loving Life Mallorca as well. Go and check out that video if you want to see what that food is like. But I mean, this looks fantastic.
So this is the idea is it's a smaller version of what Gav supplies in the port.
Yeah.
And we brought it up here so that the people up in this area of Alcudia can sample what Gav's been supplying people in the port with for the past 20 years.
Fantastic. I absolutely love it. What a change. What a change down here. Well guys, I wish you all the very best for this summer.
Thank you.
Good luck. I hope it goes well, and do you know what? I wish this was open. I've just missed the service.
It's open pretty much every day at the moment, but only between 3 o'clock and 10 o'clock.
Okay.
But pretty soon the hours will be expanding from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 12 o'clock at night.
Okay, well when that happens I will be back. Okay,
Fantastic.
thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. And look at this, look, they've got a little beer garden over here as well. But anyway, so we have Nobby's no more. We have an extended Mucky O'Mara's. Absolutely love it. And I will come back here to get some fish and chips. I'd love some fish and chips. Let's hope those opening times do extend soon. Anyway, we're over here at Funny Bunnies at Paco's. Looks like we've got a comedian in tonight. Look, and it's packed in here, it's very, very busy. Let's have a look around as well. Look, we're going to have a look around to the White Rose. What have they got on here this evening? We've got another live something going on here as well. Maybe it's a quiz night. It's looking quite busy over here, which is really, really good. Oh my goodness, snake! Oh my goodness, I didn't see that. So I've just realised what everyone is queuing up for here, and that's to get photos with the snake. Couldn't believe it, I was not expecting this over here in Alcudia. But what a great experience for holiday makers tonight.
She knows it's too late, let's be.
Well, I wasn't expecting that at all over here at the White Rose. But what brave holiday makers there are lining up to have their photo taken with the snake, and as we can see, there is quite a queue. And we've got some karaoke going on to our left-hand side. Not passing judgment about the quality of that. It looks like really good fun. Anyway, let's keep walking along. Let's see what's open for summer 2025. I'm outside the Boratai. In previous summers, it looked very, very quiet over here. What's it like this evening? So we've got a few people sitting out. I can also see a guitar by the bar. I suspect they have had some live music, but like previous years, it's looking a little bit quiet over here. And do you know what? Goodfellas still has not opened. Now this is a good opportunity. This hasn't been opened for years, so not sure if anyone wants to take that on, but look, we're right around the corner here from all the entertainment. Anyway, let's walk down around by Joker's and let's head on back onto the strip. See how busy Joker's is tonight? It's like a proper pub. I call this a proper pub. Got some air hockey over here. It does seem a little bit quiet for July, I have to say. Not sure what time of day this does get busy. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit busier earlier on. But hang on as we come round the corner, see a few people out drinking this evening. And we're just looking down the side of the canal here. So everyone's sitting out. Not many people in the pub, Plenty of people sitting outside though and enjoying this lovely breeze that we have blowing through Alcudia tonight. Now I can see that they have had live music over here in Jokers this evening at about 9:15. We've missed it unfortunately. Must come down here a little bit earlier on actually to catch the nightlife, but anyway. Got another pub here, we're outside of Victoria's. Another very pubby pub. And plenty of people still sitting out, and coming up by the Prince of Wales. Got a bit of pool going on. A few people sitting out as well to my right hand side. As we approach the bridge here to the other side of Alcudia Strip. So just to give you an idea of how busy it is down here in Alcudia Strip this evening, and you can just see the trails of people crossing the bridge, maybe going back to the Bellevue complex, maybe going back to the Lagamonte, who knows, but there seems to be plenty of people out tonight as we approach 11 p.m. Just see the Bellevue hotel complex in the background as well. I think these are the studio apartments, very much lit up tonight. And before we go onto the bridge, I've just met guys. How are you doing? How's your holiday been?
It's been amazing, yeah.
And whereabouts are you staying?
The Lagamonte.
Ah, right. So you're staying over at the Lagamonte. What do you like about the Lagamonte hotel?
We just like it because it's a small complex. For the family, I think it's amazing.
Also, you think this is a really good family resort to come to?
Yes.
Yeah.
definitely.
Has everyone been welcoming over here as well?
Yeah, so friendly.
So friendly. Okay, so I'm going to go around you all. Let me know what your favourite thing is about Alcudia. What's your favourite thing?
The beach.
And finally, to the young lady who's getting her hair braided. What's your name? Harper, you're getting your hair braided. I have to say, it looks really, really cool. What's your favourite thing about holidaying over here in Alcudia? And you love the beach. Brilliant. Anyway, guys, been brilliant talking to you. I shall see you all soon. Take care. And just to add, it's that couple's wedding anniversary as well tomorrow. So huge congratulations to them. And I hope they have an amazing rest of their holiday, which I'm very sure they will do. But how fantastic to meet them as well over here in Alcudia. Now that breeze is feeling absolutely lovely. It has been very, very hot over here, and I have been complaining consistently about the temperatures, but as this wind comes through Alcudia Strip, it's actually quite easy to film now. At this time of night, look, we've got plenty of people sitting out down here this evening. Let's head on in the direction of Julio's Crepes. Let's go and see how busy that is. Now we can see as well, look, we've got another games lounge. These games lounges are all over Alcudia, and look, this one on the strip here, we've got some more air hockey, we've got some pool, we've got some little fairground rides and games. So for those of you that don't know Julio's Crepes and Ice Cream, it's probably the most popular crepe place over here in Alcudia, and we do have a little bit of a queue here. Once again, I'm absolutely starving. I could do with stopping off and getting one, but I can't see Julio in making crepes tonight, which is a little bit of a shame. And also, should we just get a very quick price as well? Look for Julio's pancakes, and they start off from €4 for summer 2025. Anyway, let's keep on heading on up. We're outside the Ancolo Pizzeria. Now, I'm pretty sure as well, and they do gluten-free pizzas here. We often get asked about gluten-free food, so I just want to highlight that. Look, everything is still open down here. Another lady just stopped me actually, just outside of Julio's. Really lovely to talk to her as well. And thanks so much for watching the videos. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm going to finish this video a little bit further up the strip. There's always one bar that I always miss out, but we're going to go and check it out tonight. And look, even as we approach 11 o'clock, even these souvenir shops are still open, but I think they're going to be closing up soon. Flurry of people just heading on past me, heading back to their hotels for the evening. I'm most keen to see how busy Luna's Grill is. As you know, if you've been following the channel, I think we've followed the entire construction of this bar. Is it busy on Alcudia Strip? Let's go and have a look. And it is looking mildly busy, I should say. Got a few people in this evening. It's looking a lot busier earlier on, but I think this is just a lovely addition here to the strip area right outside of the Bellevue. Quite a few people here having some late night meals. One thing I've just noticed here as well, look, they've got a little terrace area with a TV as well, with the football on, right next to the bus stop, so it does extend out quite far. Just coming up by Champions here. Do we have many people stopping out for a few more evening drinks? Yes, we do. Nice little spot as well. And it's always good value over here. And just looking at the entertainment over here in Champions, at 9 p.m. they've got a quiz. Bear that in mind if you're over here on holiday. Just coming up by the Colbert supermarket. This is also still open. Look, worst comes to the worst, they've got takeaway pasta, meals, desserts, even pizzas as well. This is a great offering here right at the far end of the strip, and do you know what, it's not overly expensive in here as well. They do stock English products too. But it is all change over here on the Alcudia Strip for summer 2025. So it's very hard to see actually in the dark. I'm actually standing right outside the entrance here to the Bellevue complex. Could do with putting a little bit of light there on the sign so you can see, but take my word for it, it's right across the road from the Tivoli, which again, it's 11 p.m. Got a few people in here and they're still serving as well. Just see a pizza being pulled out of the oven. While we're here, should we just have a quick look at the prices of food? So we've got paellas here from 21 euros. That's not actually too bad. Got pasta and pizza here from about 13 euros. Fish dishes around from 16. And also look, there's a kids menu here as well. And looks like quite a nice setting too. We're going to continue heading up here. Continuing along, look, worst case scenario, look, you've got Burger King on your right. And also, if you're travelling on the budget as well, Burger King's always really good value. Look, we're going to head on up here, look, and this is a bar I always seem to miss off my videos. We've got Legends here. Legends is still open. I've got a pool table as well. I've got some people playing pool outside. It's open from 1 o'clock until around I think it's about 2:30 in the morning it's open. A little bit on the quiet side, but then again we are on the top end of the strip. Nice little sports bar actually, looks quite nice inside too. Okay everyone, I'm just turning around to head back to the car, but that's our first look at Alcudia Strip at night for summer 2025 in peak season. Let me know in comments what you think and let me know your experiences too. I'm also going to drop a couple of videos appearing both here and here on YouTube. Don't forget you can find me in the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.